Jokes.
What's left of it?
Yeah.
Keep up the hard.
No, tonight. Hey, you better be here tonight for the. Do you see how much raffle stuff we have? Tonight's the awards for the tournament. I'm telling you, there is so much stuff there, dude, that people are gonna like. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Okay.
What?
You good?
She's probably not gonna like it if you call her an old lady, but okay.
All right. We are
Is this,
rolling.
we don't care about mics being seen, not seen? Or?
I don't care. You want to hold it? We could talk into it like
what?
we're.
Cut.
The frame is that below the frame, right?
Alden, is this all
Is
right?
that below the frame? You
This okay for an interview?
just see a kneecap.
Okay, good.
Oh boy.
I like it. You got
All right.
this?
Okay. So,
This is how we're doing our interview.
all right. So listen.
Yes.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna.
You just can feel a slight bit
They're
of
not
pressure.
rumors.
This is the Connected by Water podcast. I'm your host, Dennis Friel. Special thanks to our sponsors, Starbright, Seaward Systems, Olakai, and Yak Gear for their great support of our show. This special edition travel episode was recorded on location with our legendary guest. After this episode, don't forget to head on over to connectedbywater.com and support the brand that brings together a community bound by a passion for the outdoors and a respect for our natural resources and fisheries. We are all connected by water.
And
Let
everything.
me set us up.
Okay.
We are Project SeaSafe.
2026 Starbright Project SeaSafe Clean Water Collective.
And you and I have done this for 5 years now.
Right.
We've done it since the beginning at Marker 24. We've done it here. We have one mission with Starbright's Project SeaSafe is Ms. Cory Redwine is our conservation director, and she has striped herself across all these different conservation groups. So if you look around this place, there's a little bit of everything. And it's pretty interesting when you think about it, because you got the Any River Lagoon, clam project. You have Whitney Lab, Dr. Todd. You have Brevard Zoo. You have the Waterway Warriors. You have Virginia Barker. You have all these groups that are representing something that they like to do to the river. And that's, I think, what Cory and I are about, is to just to make it better in our lifetime.
You couldn't be more right. It's almost truth, it's almost surreal, like, because I worked so hard to get and put all this together, and not to mention just the day in and day out. We all have our jobs and in the water, and I enjoy that. But to put something like this together is a lot, and it takes a long time. And when I finally am like walking around and I'm not getting asked a million directions, and I look around and it does. I literally go, all these people have taken, and some flown from Maine, all over the place to be here. And it does. It makes me stop, and I do take pause. It might only be like 2 seconds, and that's only because my name is called in this direction. But the truth be told, it 100% makes me stop and go, I made the right move. I partnered with the right people, and because they care,
Yeah, that's what
and even more than that, so many of them now are my actual friends. Like, I have you to my house.
Yeah.
Do you know me? Like, you know my house. You practically have a key. Like, it's in the back room. Your hat's on the wall.
Oh, we're family.
Do you know what I mean? We're family. You know, there are a lot of people here that I consider family now.
Yeah.
It does. I'm in the thick of it right now, so I can't let my brain even. I would cry if I stopped too long, very honestly, right now, because I have so many good people around me that have literally, like, we were up till 11 o'clock last night putting tape on the grass, making sure the vendors had good spots, how it's going to flow, so everybody got in there. So next week, I'm going to sit back and then I'll revel. Yeah. I will revel and go, man, I have so much good help. And I got people I can count on.
Before we get back to the show, here's something I use every time I fill up a tank. I add Startron enzyme fuel treatment from Starbright to my fuel for my boat, lawnmower, anything with an engine. It's designed to keep fuel fresh, help prevent ethanol-related problems, and keep engines running smoother and starting easier. especially when your gear sits between trips. You can find StarTron enzyme treatment at most tackle shops and even Walmart in the automotive section. Add it every fill-up and keep your engines ready for next time you're ready to hit the water. Tom Rowland.
Dennis Friel.
Listen, it's an honor to sit with you right now.
I'm
It
the
really
same. I
truly
feel the
is. I've been
same.
a
Thank
big
you.
fan of yours for a long time.
Thanks.
And quite honestly, it's an honor to have you here.
Thank you.
Right? This is a really great event that Derek and Cory and Starbright put on with Project SeaSafe, and to have someone like you here, I think really just speaks to the magnitude of it all and how far it's come.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm honored to be invited, and it's a great event. This is an area of Florida that I haven't really fished very much or ever. And I went out there and I had an amazing day. I caught the biggest snook
Well,
of
you
my
won the
entire life.
tournament.
Well, you can say I won the tournament. Okay, so I won the tournament. I caught the biggest snook I've ever caught. But I saw why everyone here is so passionate. This is an incredible area with an incredible fishery. And
It really is.
This isn't just because it's beautiful water and it's a nice place to live. I mean, that is an incredible fishery, and I see why everyone is so passionate about making sure that we keep it that way.
Yeah, I mean, you're down in the Keys a lot, right? You're throughout the state. You fished everywhere, and I really think that when you come here to the Indian River Lagoon, it really is a unique place. It almost kind of reminds me a little bit of the Keys, the way the coastline is in a lot of the spots, right? But there's so many nooks and crannies. There's so much character to this river that it's a shame what's happened to it in the past, but it's kind of inspiring to see where we've started to see it turn around a little bit.
It seems to. I mean, from what I saw out there, it's pretty healthy right now.
Yeah,
there's a lot of fish out there.
It's looking good. The guy I fished with in the tournament was a very good friend of mine. I've known him for 30 years, Mike Kohler. He grew up here in the area, and he's telling me that it is not where it used to be. And he every time we caught a little trout, he goes, people want to make fun of this. He goes, but I can't help but be happy to see the babies showing up again.
Sure.
Which is kind of, I didn't really look at it like that before
Well,
you said that.
I was just talking with Bouncer about that, and he was asking, did you saw some big fish, but did you see any little fish? And we were talking about what the healthy fishery, in our opinion, and I'm not a scientist, but in a fisherman's opinion, a healthy fishery is where you see the big ones, but you also see plenty of little ones.
Right.
And if you go to a place and you only see big ones, it's great fishing and it's fun, but I'm not sure that that's a good outlook for the overall health of the fishery, where you go places and you see tons of little ones, and then there's also the giants there.
Yeah.
And so that's what he's talking about, is like now we're getting these little trout here, and that's a whole generation of fish maybe that was missing for a while.
What is it about this event in particular with Derek and Cory and Starbright and the entire Project SeaSafe team that inspires you?
Well, it's super authentic, and you've got it led by Starbright and Greg, and everybody here is very authentic in their passion. I mean, if you're around Cory for any amount of time, you realize that her driving force is planting these mangroves and conservation. Derek, same way. Greg feels the same way, and then it's just this surrounding of all these different people that have like mindset that is really, really inspiring for things that, like, we're always going to encounter problems, and we're always going to encounter some groups that feel like their focus is solutions. Then you're going to have other groups where their focus is complaining or trying to bring attention to it, and that's important too. But I gravitate to the ones that it's solutions. And how do you have a better solution than dropping a few million clams out there with a drone and all this replanting the mangroves? And this is action. And that's what I'm really the most inspired about is that it brings together this group of people who all have a tremendous amount of influence, but are all willing to roll their sleeves up. And you got Shaw Grigsby over here planting mangroves one after another, and so it's not just talking about it, and it's not just it's actual action. And then this event was so great because, like what Alex was saying, is like this isn't just a box that we look at. We don't just protect it so that we can look at it. We protect it so that we can all go out there and experience it. So there's a fishing tournament aspect to it. There's this family aspect. There's actually getting your rolling up your sleeves and getting your hands dirty. I love all of that. I think it's fantastic, and I just see this event growing and growing, and probably moving into, hopefully this area becomes stable, and maybe we do it somewhere else.
What was that one called that you talked about before? That you caught that big snook?
Oh,
What was that big snook? What was that big snook you caught with Adrian?
That was on a skitter walk.
Skitter walk. Why do I keep forgetting the name of that lure?
Well, it's funny we forget the name of a skitter walk because you know Cory Redwine?
Yeah, I think I know Cory Redwine.
She hates the name skitter walk.
Why?
It's just like
It's just one of those
nails
words?
on a chalkboard to her.
It's just one of those words she doesn't like
Yes,
it?
she hates it. She doesn't like it at all.
So listen, we're here again to the 2026 Starbright Project SeaSafe Clean Water Collective, and this year there's this guy that they're honoring with their Celebrity Inshore Slam tournament.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
His name's Bouncer Smith.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
What an honor. I couldn't believe it when they asked me, let alone when they pulled it off.
You been having a good time?
Oh, it's just fun. You know what's really a great time? You were here last year. It wasn't like this last
here every
year,
year.
was it?
It was good last year, but
I
it
don't
keeps
think it was
getting
like
better.
this year. It
Keeps
was
getting better every year.
Hey, if you're not here and you live in Central Florida, you blew it. Between the mangroves and the clams and the drone and the painting and
The fishing.
people, it's just, but I mean just today.
Oh, just today, yeah.
If
And
you're
the
not
food?
here, you blew it. But fishing,
Such a good group of people, isn't it?
oh my goodness, it was so great.
Take me through. Listen. So I'm just going to say, yes, we're talking about the event today with all the guests that I'm having on here, and we're talking about all the great things that are going on. We're here to honor you as well, right? And rightfully so in all aspects. I love you to death, like your family, and you know that's true. But one of my favorite things about you are your fish stories. Okay? And one happened in particular with the great, I call him the great Adrian Gray.
That's
Right?
appropriate.
The great
Adrian Gray is the
right?
greatest.
One of the greatest fishermen I've ever had the honor of fishing with, is
No
like
doubt.
you as well. You guys caught a really big fat snook on that lure we were just talking about,
Yeah.
the skitter walk.
Yeah.
Right? Take me through that, please.
Well, it's an interesting thing. We went fishing Sunday afternoon, and Derek Redwine said, get some questions answered with Bouncer. Well, between the wind, the rain, the jack crevalles, and everything else, we didn't get it done. So I was really worried about it. Adrian's so laid back, it's amazing, but Adrian, we got to do this thing for Derek. Yeah, well, maybe we can get out on Monday afternoon. Okay, well, the sun went down on Sunday. That happens every day, So we go out on Monday, and I didn't even think we were going fishing. But he says, I'm not putting the boat in the water and not fishing. So we went plug casting along some shoreline, and he was getting some strikes on a smaller skitter walk. I have one that's this long, his is this long, and he's getting big fish blowing up on it, but he's not hooking any of them. And I'm throwing this big, bright chartreuse skitter walk.
He told me that was his favorite one, the chartreuse.
That's what he told me too, but
Yeah.
it's the ugliest plug you ever saw in your life when you think about natural colors.
Right.
It ain't natural. But at any rate, so then we go up the river and we're fishing these leaves wherever the river turns. And he says, now this area here, we always see huge snook, but they never bite. They don't eat lures, they don't eat live bait, they don't eat dead bait, nothing. These fish do not eat anything. And here we are, and I cast in where a dock met the shore, and it's coming out a little bit away from the dock as it comes out, and I get past the end of the dock, and I get maybe 15 feet from the boat. Kaboom! And the
Really?
big mouth opens up. And then I got her.
That's the best, isn't it?
And then the line goes slack because she was coming at me when she ate it.
Okay.
So then I come tight and I got him on. And then she jumps full airborne 6 times. And
6?
6 times she jumps.
Wow.
And we don't have a video cameraman on the boat. Half the week I've had
Yeah, but you're
cameramen.
painting a good picture here, so
Oh
I
my
think you're doing a
gosh.
good job of letting everyone see that.
And we got 30-pound leader,
Yeah.
a relatively small plug when you think about a 25-pound snook. And you don't see the plug, so you're worried that Adrian's worried to death that she's going to chew through the leader. And then he finally gets a shot with a landing net, and he scoops her up and he swings her over the boat. It's the same net that you had so much fun with last year.
Yeah.
But this time the
was
snook falls out the bottom of the net.
Come
the whole
on.
bottom falls out of the net.
Really? That net is cursed.
But it lands in the boat, thank goodness. But I fished every day, 12 hours a day for 54 years, and this was as exciting a fish as I've ever caught. I mean, I had got anglers catch swordfish on fly. I personally caught the first halibut over 100 pounds ever caught on fly.
Right.
And all the spectacular great fish and catch them, almost 100 world records. There was nothing ever compared to this fish when it came
I'm telling you, when I told you the other day, I was telling the guys, I said, I know Bouncer pretty good. And I have never, ever seen him with a grin like this about a fish.
It was
true.
so breathtaking. It was just,
It's true. And you still got it. It's
well,
still
to
there. Look
talk
at
about,
that.
how can you not
Yeah,
get
it's
lit
still
up
there.
when you talk about
Makes
it?
me
It's
so happy.
just absolutely thrilling.
I love you, Bounce.
But-
Give me a hug. I love you, Bounce. That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff.
Just the company up here and the people, and it's just, God, it's been such a fantastic business trip, fishing, vacation, whatever you call it.
That's great. Listen, we're
I
here
got one more week of fishing. Hey, I get to fish
we're
with
fishing
you.
next week. We're fishing next week for your
Yes,
birthday.
sir. Yes, we are.
Right, with Harkavy and Elmer.
Yeah, well, I can't wait.
Right?
Boy.
It's the Connected by Water crew.
Yeah.
Right?
It's going to be a lot of fun, boy.
We're gonna
We're
crush
gonna have
them.
a great time.
Listen, I talked to Cory and I said, listen, I know you both are the same. You're going to want to give all credit to all the people that are helping you, and rightfully so. We're here to talk about you.
Yep.
Okay? And I know you don't like talking about yourself. We're going to do it anyway.
All right.
You do an incredible job keeping the glue together on this entire day.
Yeah.
You really do. Keep everyone coordinated. If anyone needs anything, they're like, find out.
Yep.
Find out. Right? But it's not just today. It's everything that leads up to today. We say that Cory's the boots in the water. You're right there with her all the time. Okay? You've been such an integral part of this. Okay? Share your heart with me. What does this mean to you? Okay? Give me the why. Give me the how. Give me the everything.
So, obviously, being a fisherman, and not just like, oh, I like to go fishing, but wanting from a very young age to envelop myself in as much knowledge about not just the fish, but the estuary or ocean that they lived in. And it didn't matter if it was a fish I'd ever catch in my life. I wanted to know everything I could. I got that, what I would feel a very personal relationship with my area.
Yeah.
In roughly 2012, 2013, we started seeing some heavy brown algae outbreaks. It took our 80,000 acres of grass flats and wiped them out. And that obviously started to catalyze, but what really locked me in and flipped that switch that said, no, this is what we're doing and we're going all in, was the fish kill in 2016. And that fish kill in 2016 was an issue where it wasn't just a few. We got mangrove action going on right there. That's what you talk about, some real stuff. It wasn't just an issue of like, oh, it's a bummer. It was a fish kill.
Right.
We're talking about Banana River. We're talking about 15 to 17 mile north to south stretch of it that rolled over dead. And we're talking about everything that breathes dissolved oxygen died. So crab, shrimp, stingrays, little fish, big fish. Also, the biggest of the fish, which were our breeder redfish. So we had schools in the Banana River of breeder redfish that I had fished personally and with clients for decades and decades. These weren't like a random fish. These were the same fish. They moved around, they group up, they breed, they move around, group up and breed. I have pictures going back multiple different people. Same fish, same spot pattern, same tail, same mark on it, same fin. And to see those, what I would consider almost family members, literally floating up dead, flipped a switch. And I have been pedal to the metal ever since. And don't see any stop at all. I think when I first started really looking at the lagoon, its issues, and what it would take to kind of fix it, or at least work to a better day, one of the biggest issues that I saw personally wasn't necessarily a septic tank, wasn't necessarily a sewage spill, wasn't necessarily this, that, or the other. That thing that was the most necessary, needed, intricate, but it really is truly education.
Right.
So I know an almost infinite amount of stuff about the waterway, especially here, about what's going on conservation-wise, about all these things, and I do my best to be my best at voicing that to anybody I can.
Right.
And that's really, like I said, of all the things that can or should be done, education is like, you got a pyramid and the top is beautiful days and fish everywhere and mangroves and grass again. Well, the base isn't just an event, isn't just a couple mangroves in the water. That's the blocks that get you to that. That base is knowledgeable people willing to take action. But really what it is and how it seems to flow and be so natural is because it is. It's just when those pieces fall into place, when the universe says you're in the right place, it's effortless. Yeah, it's hard work. Yeah, it's a long day. Yeah, it's been feels like 45 days of an event going on now.
Right.
But it is truly just effortless.